So, former GFA boss Kwasi Nyantakyi today has been discharged by Accra High Court after Anas Anas failed to testify in court without his mask. So I'm going to break down this story for you. But before that, if today is the first time here and you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel, share this video, like, and leave your comments. So my name is allegati0n. Now let's get inside. So remember somewhere 2018, 5 years ago, Anas, an investigative journalist, came out with a documentary. And in the video, we saw where the former GFA boss, Kwasi Nyantakyi, was taking money from an unknown person. And according to the investigative journalist, Anas, a bribery and corruption. So the case was taken to the court.
The press, as we are all aware, Tiger Eye, through a celebrated journalist, Mr. Anas, is advertised a documentary that is yet to be aired into the affairs of the Ghana Football Association. The President of the Republic has had the benefit of viewing aspects of this investigative piece. And in this documentary, the President of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Kwasi Nyantakyi, is supposedly seen attempting to use the President's name and that of the Vice President and other senior officials of government to induce supposed potential investors into our country to part with various sums of monies. The President, as a responsible citizen, and indeed and in fact and more particularly as the chief custodian of our laws and enforcer of our laws, has had to consult and evaluate the content of this investigative piece. The President, after these consultations, is fully satisfied that a prima facie basis has been established for criminal investigations to be launched into the conduct of the President.
This story has been about 5 years now. Now, somewhere last week, the court came out with a suggestion. According to them, Anas should appear at the court without his mask on. Only the mask. As we all know, say Anas obey whom the real face behind that mask. Nobody obey him the real face behind that mask. Anas Anas. So the court ordered him to appear at the court without his mask, and he refused. So right now the court is saying, if you can't come to the court without your mask on, the any assembly, you're in a foolish case. That is what the court is saying right now. Let's read this. This is the story actually. Kwasi Nyantakyi, the former president of the Ghana Football Association, and Abdullahi Ahassan, a former Northern Regional FA chairman, has been discharged by Accra High Court. The court's decision came after investigative journalist Anas failed to testify in court without wearing a mask, as ordered by the Court of Appeal. The case against Nyantakyi and Ahassan stemmed from allegations of corruption and influence peddling and exposed in Anas' 2018 documentary Number 12. The documentary showed Nyantakyi allegedly taking a $65,000 bribe from an undercover reporter. With Anas' refusal to testify without his mask, the prosecution was unable to present sufficient evidence, leading to the discharge of Nyantakyi and Ahassan. This marks the end of a 5-year trial of Nyantakyi, who had faced intense criticism and backlash following the releasing of the documentary. So that is the story. Right now, the court is saying, Anas, if you have refused to appear at the court without your mask on, Nadia, and your case, Nadia, we are going to do it what? Foolish case. Enkodu baby. That is what the court is saying right now. So 5 years case, Nadia, today marks the end of the case. Sisiano, the former GFA, is free from any allegation. And remember when the video came out, I remember that video when Anas came out with that video. We saw Nyantakyi taking the money. The money was on the table and he was taking the money. We don't know whether Obi Nede a car and a nipani able to an a car. Anas and a salary. Anas and a business beer at the end of the day. No, yeah, the money they got at the end of the day, Breno. Nobody knew. But according to Anas, no, a bribe and he was taking from some people. So you took the case to the court, and the court is saying that right now your case is here, and the case has been 5 years. So if you want us to proceed the case, Nadia, appear at the court without your marks, and then also provide evidence. Appear at the court with evidence so that they can proceed the case. But Anas, if you see here, the marks on his face, is more important than the country. He doesn't want to reveal himself. And if you don't want to reveal yourself, then the court will say, "Assembly, they are in a foolish case. We can't continue again." And to see, Nyantakyi, the former GFA boss, and then the PA and Nano, they are just discharged. They are free. Until today ends that 5-year case na Anas Edebromo. Today end. Yeah, NDBBR, so yes. So yes, that is the update from Anas and the former GFA boss. 5 years ago. Yes, this case is actually 5 because documentary out 2018, so roughly 5 to 6 years ago now. According to the court, today ends. Let me read this for you to understand. This marks the end of a 5-year trial of Nyantakyi, who had faced intensive backlash. Can't afford the dinner 10 years. So today ends it. So let me know in the comment section, what do you feel about this? What do you think about this? But until then, Nadia, my name is Nadia. I'm going to come your way with another episode. I'm out.